Kick off with J. Kick off with J. Welcome to another episode of Kick off with J.
A phenomenal campaign. The Manchester clubs will be facing off, and it will be between the Premier League champions and the Carabao Cup winners. It was an exciting season for these both teams, with Manchester City finishing first on the Premier League table and Manchester United picking their own spots right there on the third position and qualifying for the Champions League campaign. But before we get into the details of how this match might pan out right there at the Wembley Stadium, let's quickly welcome our guest. As always, it's football is what Kick Off with Jay again. He's doing football analysis the way you love it, and as we promised and as you always know, we do this pre-match and also post-match. Please do like and subscribe our videos, very important for the growth of the channel. And Mohammed, welcome again. Another fascinating time to talk about an enticing final that looks to maybe put an icing on the cake for both clubs. How do you feel about this one coming up?
Well, I think it's the first time that there is a Manchester derby in the FA Cup final, and truth be told, the two teams have been very fantastic this season, so it's going to be a very promising and interesting final.
Very promising. And I know you told me which other day that you are very sure no matter the outcome of whatever Arsenal plays in the Premier League, Manchester City will come up with the Premier League trophy at the end of the season. Are you feeling that confident again right there ahead of this FA Cup final?
Yeah, based on the stats and my current form, I'm very sure I should be able to make up the final.
So welcome to the show, and we'll dive right into some of the keynote part of the game. Okay, Mohammed, I'll start with you. Ten Hag has proven that he can be the man for the big moments, especially in big finals, taking Manchester United to the Carabao Cup final, winning it, and also right there sealing the UCL spot, and also bringing them right there to Wembley again to play one of the most informed teams in the league and also in Europe. How do you feel going into this game, and do you think Ten Hag has the necessary tactics to come out victorious in this one?
Well, first thing to say, Manchester City are the best team in the world currently. We saw that in the Champions League, how they defeated Real Madrid and all of that. But just the end of the game last Sunday, I think Ten Hag has psyched the players up after the game at Old Trafford. He spoke to the fans in front of 75,000 packed Old Trafford, and he said that he believes these players can go on to win the FA Cup. And he also said United have beaten City quite a number of times in recent times. This is the FA Cup. Undeniably, City are one of the best teams in the world, but you cannot underrate Manchester United Football Club. You just cannot underrate Manchester United. And one good thing going to the final is we have players like Rafael Varane and Casemiro. These players are cup specialists. They have played in the biggest cup finals, and this will just be another final. There are some games where big players will tremble, the fear. Well, you can't be a 5-time Champions League winner and crumble in an FA Cup final. So, and we saw it in the Carabao Cup final. Casemiro was very important for Manchester United against Newcastle. Tactically, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be a very cagey game, and I think any team that will take it on the day, the game will be won by little or fine margins.
Okay, like he said, Manchester City are the best club in the world, and looking at it critically, they play some big games right there this season where they really step up. Do you think these are just one of those games whereby the likes of De Bruyne and Haaland will just decide?
Well, we've seen instances whereby United will come at us and always make their mouths, always prove to be big, always trying to live by their own glory. But in reality, we should know that right now, I have one of the best strikers in the world, I have one of the best midfielders in the world, even I have one of the best defenders in the world. You cannot be comparing Rafa Varane to even an Akanji that just joined Man City of this season. So I feel this game should just be a tip on the cake for me. So it should be a win for me, straight win.
Okay, you said Manchester City are living on the past glories. Do you agree with that claim?
Well, maybe that's a claim. That's for him say if it is right or not. But even Pep Guardiola will not come out to a press conference ahead of the match and say Manchester City will defeat Manchester United. So maybe it's just overconfidence. But like I say, you cannot write Manchester United off. Never.
Okay, on the game, I would like you to give me your combined XI for Manchester United and Manchester City combined. So let's go goalkeeper.
Okay, I would like to go with the 4-4-2 formation. In goal, Ederson, based on the ability on the ball, but I think De Gea deserves his accolades for winning the Golden Glove. Left back, I go with Shaw. Centre back, I go with Martinez and Diaz. Then the right back, maybe could go with Stones because it's been quite fantastic, even from centre back.
Yes.
In the midfield, I'd like to go with 4 midfielders: Casemiro, Gundogan, Bruno Fernandes, and Kevin De Bruyne. And up front, I'll go with Erling Haaland and Marcus Rashford.
Wow, that's a huge lineup right there. And what do you think? What do you think?
Before even starting, I don't need another team to match with my own team because I could have a better team.
Okay,
but
okay, let's do this.
for the fact of we should just try to join them. I'll go in goal. Ederson. He has always been that keeper that knows how to use the ball very well. So in defense, I'll go with Diaz and Martinez. In the left back position and the right back position, I'll go with probably Shaw and Stones. In the midfield, I'll go with the 4-2-3 formation. In the midfield, I'll probably go with De Bruyne, Bruno Fernandes, and maybe I should go for Gundogan.
No Rodri, no Casemiro.
No.
Okay.
For my forward, I'll go for Haaland, Rashford, and Mahrez.
Wow. I should say my own. Should I say my own?
Sure.
Should I say my own? I'll go with Ederson first as the goalkeeper. Then CB partnership. I think I will agree with Mohamed and you. Diaz and Lisandro Martinez is out injured actually, so he should not be in that game. So I think I'll go with Varane and Diaz. And for left back, I'll go with Kyle Walker. Right back.
Yes.
Right back Kyle Walker, then left back John Stones. For the midfield, I'll go with combination of Casemiro and Rodri, then De Bruyne. Then forward, I'll go for Haaland, Marcus Rashford, and
Anthony.
no, I'll go with Mahrez. So let me quickly ask you one last question. Do you think if Manchester City does not win this FA Cup, do you think this season was not a good one, or the Premier League still remains a valid sign that you had a wonderful season?
Obviously, Manchester United they are not a small team you can write off, like he said. So if we are to play them and probably we lost the game, probably we can say, okay, yeah, they've been able to step up their game in recent times, and as being a big team facing us, so I feel we can just say it's a fair game.
Okay, Man United have the potential to win 2 trophies, and Manchester City, and you have also the chance to stop Manchester City from a potential treble.
Yes.
Do you think this is the game whereby you put both your chances of stopping a rival from a great and historical success, and also for Eric Ten Hag putting a great stamp on that phenomenal season he just had?
Yeah, of course. I think this is where United are playing for. United are playing for not just this trophy. United want to stop City from winning the treble, and I think that is enough motivation going into this match. And if United don't end up winning the FA Cup, it's been a fantastic season. 3rd in the Premier League, 2 finals. What else could we ask for from Eric Ten Hag?
Okay. Thank you for your lovely intakes, and this is all we have for the Manchester United game. Hope the best team wins, and sometimes the best team does not actually win. So let's quickly thank you for joining the show. Thank you very much for your input, and we'll see after the game what your opinions will be. Manchester City are on the course for a potential treble, and Manchester United might just be sweeping the domestic trophies except from the Premier League. We'll see how that one turns out for ETH and for Pep Guardiola, but both undeniably have had a very good season. Thank you very much for watching the show. Please do like and subscribe our videos. Very important for the growth of this channel. And peace out. Bye.